over 20 years ago, we had a dream. The dream was that someday we would have a farm-like property for adults with disabilities.
2 visionary soulmates and a one-of-a-kind place to call home.
Look, what's that over there? Good job, George.
Isn't it beautiful? Hi, I'm Michelle.
And I'm Dennis.
We've been married for 40 years. We started a nonprofit.
It's called Rebecca's Homestead.
Welcome to rural New Jersey. Nestled in this picturesque landscape is a special nonprofit created by the Elmers family and inspired by their 37-year-old daughter, Rebecca. This is more than her home and her namesake. This is her community.
Rebecca, her birth was very traumatic, life-threatening. Within 1 hour of her birth, she was medevaced to another hospital, put on full life supports, put in a induced coma. They couldn't figure out why she couldn't breathe on her own, why nothing was functioning. They tried a drug that was actually an experimental drug, and they said it's either gonna work or she's gonna die. And she survived. She was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, epilepsy, heart condition, hearing loss. Cerebral palsy is a part of your brain that's damaged, and how it affects your body is different for every single person. So for her, it was physical and mental. You know, her ability to learn, she cannot read, she'll never drive a car, she can't ride a bike, she can't have, that balance is all off for her. But, you know, through school and through a lot of intervention, she did great things. She learned how to ride a horse. She does therapeutic riding. She does karate. She is a fighter.
She'll do it, kicking and screaming, and when
Sometimes,
she gets
yes.
off or done with the event, she's like, let's do it again.
Yeah. Through the course of the many years that Rebecca was in school, we dove right in to this whole world of children with disabilities.
School is really good, but generally when they turn 21, when they're done with school, they often fall off
It's a cliff. It's
And
a cliff, or the bottom drops out. Because while they were in school, they were experiencing a very full life. They were going to proms, they were part of sports teams, they were part of clubs, and then all of a sudden, they are there, and all those friends that they had in school are gone. And so there they sit, and they said, where am I gonna go? What am I gonna do? And some of these families are really struggling.
Thousands of New Jersey adults with developmental disabilities need housing when their parents age out of caretaking responsibilities. That's what Rebecca's Homestead is here for. This isn't your typical group home. It's an inclusive and interactive oasis that helps folks forge deep bonds and self-sustaining skills. In addition to housing 5 residents and several dedicated caretakers, this serene environment offers enriching access to employment training, crafts, cooking, and the great outdoors.
Everyone that lives here, they are all part of the care that goes on here. So we have 7 chickens right now, and we have 4 goats, and they are all needing care. We also have a full, beautiful garden. This is where we're gonna plant them. You take the garlic, put it in like this, that's it. They will participate in the harvesting, in the planting, even in the distribution.
And why a farm? Well, a farm is a place where you can work together, there's things to do. It's not a fast-paced life, it's a little bit more gentle.
What's great is that it allows them to be individuals on their level and in their time. They do everything that any one of us has to do when we live on our own.
Residents are thriving in their private quarters, but the communal gathering room is in need of some added organization, inspiration, and fun. Rebecca's Homestead is all about recognizing and supporting great potential, and I can certainly envision lots in this space.
If we had the opportunity to be selected by George to the Rescue, it would be our opportunity to continue to share this story, to spread this vision, and that's what we always wanted to see this place to be, a place to educate and to break down those walls, those barriers with adults with disabilities, to learn more, to be able to help them, to be able to guide them, and to be able to encourage them.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Hi.
I'm George Oliphant.
Yes, you are.
I am. Nice to meet you.
Well,
Unbeknownst to us, I see a camera coming out of one of the cars, and then as they're walking, there is George.
What you guys have done here is absolutely incredible. I think you guys have set a blueprint of like what so many families could do across our country, you know, across the world. And I understand that the one space that could really use a little George to the Rescue love is your gathering space.
Yes.
And so with your blessing, I would love to say, hey, we're coming to the rescue.
Oh, that's great.
What do you think?
I'm excited to see what it's going to look like when it's done.
And
no matter what's done, it's going to be great.
It's a dream. It is. It's a dream come true.
George to the Rescue is sponsored in part by 3M Pro Protect Electronic Hearing Protection.
Since doing the surprise, I have immersed myself in all things Rebecca's Homestead. Now, the staff and the volunteers are absolutely amazing, but nothing beats getting to know the residents. Along with Rebecca, there's Andrew, who I like to call Mr. Jolly. He loves music and puzzles. There's Amanda, who is an absolutely incredible artist. She loves the color pink, and she even hosts Sippin' Paints. And then there's the mayor, Mikey. He loves skiing, Taylor Swift, and has a part-time job at an insurance company.
Me and Jeff are running. We're getting our steps in.
Now that I know what these folks like and need, I'm teaming up with Alyssa Nieder of Alyssa Ray & Co. to create their dream gathering space.
Hey, Alyssa, you found it. How are you?
I'm stoked. When George to the Rescue called me about this project, it sounded super intriguing. It's something that's really near and dear to my heart. Their gathering space, it's where everybody gets together with friends and family, and to give me the opportunity to help make it beautiful for them is so special.
First things first, just how awkward is this like, little entrance? I mean, imagine if you're trying to get
Super
somebody
awkward.
in with a wheelchair.
Especially with a wheelchair. Right when you walk in the front door, you have to immediately hang a left. And that's really difficult if you're in a wheelchair. Right now, they're actually wheeling around the building and coming in through the back, which, you know, that stinks. So we want to make it as accessible as humanly possible. So right now it's just kind of a blank slate. You'd never know that this place was above ground. The windows are really high, the ceilings are lowered, it kind of comes off as dark, lots of fluorescent lighting and not a lot of character. And when you meet these people, they have tons of character. They're so kind, they're so sweet, and they're so welcoming, and the space is not. So that's kind of our goal here, is to make it feel that way.
This is all coming down. This is all coming up. Coming up, coming down, coming out. Alyssa is ambitious. She wants to clear everything out, start from scratch. So we are taking out the carpeting. We are taking out the ceiling tiles. We're actually gonna do a little investigation into the ceiling to see if maybe there's a possibility of raising the roof a little bit. We have a great contingent from Habitat for Humanity, Northwest New Jersey, and we're ready for action. Hammers up.
This is the exciting stuff.
Leading the charge is David Puzio. He is one of the many volunteers. It's all about having seasoned veterans who know the trades, who know the field, volunteering to help the community, you know, really flourish.
Habitat for Humanity has worked with Rebecca's Homestead for a number of years. We build homes for those in need, but one other program that we like to highlight is our repair program. When they have a new resident that's coming on board, we can custom fit a space for them.
We want to make the door that's on the side, the door is going to be here.
Right.
So that door is going to be closed off. When people come in, they can come straight through.
I like it, I like it, I like it. You know, David really upset that it wasn't coming down in one piece. So he walked away. I kept at it. Piece by piece, though, we took down that wall. Hey, Johnny, it's George.
So right now in the back corner of the room, there's a closet. I would love to demo that closet out and give them a wet bar, kitchenette.
The kitchenette will be over here behind me.
Right.
There's a little issue with that because there is no plumbing there
Right.
at all.
Right now they're using the house to boil water and they're bringing buckets over into the space. So that's really rough, and I know that this would be a big deal for them if we were able to do it.
What we have to do is get special permission from the health department to put in a pump. As far as getting the water in, that's not a problem. The problem is getting the water out.
So we can run the pipes to bring in the water. It's just where does the water go once it goes down the drain?
Right.
Hey, what's up, Joe? Excited to have you on board. This was something that wasn't in the original game plan. Joe and his team from Clearwater Solutions is making that dream of having a little kitchenette in the space a reality.
We're gonna put a pump in there and pump it all the way across and give you a kitchen that's working.
Ah, I love it when a plan comes together.
George to the Rescue is sponsored in part by 3M Pro Protect electronic hearing protection.
Huh? Like that? Look at that working door. Repurposed,
Beautiful.
straight shot in.
I love that.
So we got all the ceiling coming in. I like that. It adds a whole different flavor, dynamic to the place.
Oh, definitely.
And then as far as the electric, right now it feels very institutional. Fluorescent lights, they don't do anybody any favors. So we're getting those things out of here. We're gonna put in a bunch of hi-hats. We're gonna make it a lot warmer, a lot more inviting. We even have a chandelier we're gonna put into one of the areas. In order to make that all happen, we got Dylan here from Amalfitano Electric.
Most of the sheetrock is done. We got a little bit of spackling, sanding to do.
Oh, you know I brought some sandpaper. Gonna make it nice and smooth.
Good.
For comfortable, durable, and speedy sanding in those hard-to-reach places, use the 3M Pro-Grade Precision Faster Sanding Block Sponge. It works wet or dry, and after you're done, you can simply rinse it and reuse.
Rebecca's Homestead has invited me into their world with open arms. So I want to return the favor and invite them to mine with a VIP tour of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree and a top of the rock experience they will never forget. And a little rain is not going to dampen our spirits. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Oh, you guys aren't just here to see me. You guys want to see that.
Look up. There it is. Wow, I've never been this close. Not this view.
We have the whole crew from Rebecca's Homestead. Yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a little day. Share some of that holiday spirit.
I tell you, it never gets old being here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
New York City, it's a special place.
It's timeless.
It is timeless. How many light bulbs do you think are on that tree?
Lots of them.
There's a feeling of joy and of everything is okay when you walk in to this building and you see that tree. It just brings back so many memories of childhood and being with my kids when they were little, and now that they're all grown and adults, I can still enjoy it as if I'm seeing it for the first time. We are grateful to be here. This is an unexpected surprise, and never would have thought that this would have been something we could have done.
I'm gonna head back out because I know Alyssa and David and everybody is hard at work getting the place put together for you.
We're excited. We can't wait.
Rebecca's Homestead! Big trip to the city! Whoa!
Transform your projects with 3M Pro-Grade Precision Sanding Sheets and Sponges. With precision-shaped grains and a variety of grits, these abrasives sand faster, last longer, and deliver smooth, professional results for your next paint job. Results you can feel and see.
The chickens have come home to roost, and the goat that climbs on the rock has got to climb back down. It is design day.
Hello.
Hey, Alyssa!
Hey.
This is...
What do you think?
I think your vision is coming to fruition.
Yeah.
The wallpaper, the ceiling tiles, the floor. I mean, it's so much lighter, brighter, more inviting.
It feels it, doesn't it? I am so excited to start seeing things come together. We're at the finish line now, and this is the fun part for me. This is where I get to start making everything look fancy and putting things together. I don't know if you noticed.
I did. So we have our sink
today.
area now. Yeah. I know.
We got to get this sucker stained. Ideally, I want to make it look like an old antique piece of furniture.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with like a rich red stain. I kind of tested them out the other day to see.
You whittled these, right?
Yeah, yes, I did.
I know.
Yeah,
really
you didn't see my whittling tools?
Yeah.
They're somewhere around here. So in order to make this stock cabinet look older, we're gonna go in with a couple layers of stain. First, we're gonna do this orangey undertone stain called Gunstock. We're gonna rub that in, and then over top of it, we're gonna go in with this color called Bombay Mahogany. It's a lot richer, it's brown.
One of the things that just for those of you at home, if you're like, oh, I didn't know staining and painting were different, very different. With paint, you put it on and away you go. With the stain, you paint it on and then you actually wipe it off.
Yeah.
Right? And depending on how long you let it sit on the wood,
The darker
is
it
how long, the darker it gets, how much it gets absorbed.
So when we first got here, it was looking kind of underground, really dark, really dank. I wanted to bring the outside in and make it really comfy, cozy inside, and it's starting to feel that way. I absolutely love the vinyl flooring that we've got from Wayne Tile. It's beautiful, it's durable, it's light, so it makes the whole space feel a lot brighter.
So we're creating our own floral arrangements.
So if you go out and buy floral arrangements like this, they're really pricey.
Right.
So we're gonna make them look high-end, but we're also gonna make them match the color palette inside the space.
You know what's nice about this though? We don't have to worry about it dying. They have enough chores out here.
They have enough going on.
With like all, the goats and the chickens and...
This should be their place where they can come and hang out and do their crafts and not have a ton of extra chores to do on top of everything else to keep the property running.
Oh, dear Lord, almost lost part of the tree. This tree is... So in the corner where the foosball table was, we have turned that into a little living room within this giant space. We put in a chandelier, we put in a really comfy couch that actually has a bed in it, because sometimes the aides, if it's stormy weather, they have to sleep over. There was a crummy old futon in here before, now that's this beautiful couch.
Sick.
Ta-da! All right.
In here, I went antique shopping,
Yeah.
which was wild. I have light bulbs.
Done. Done with this.
Oh, they look nice though. Any of the newer stuff that I bought, I tried to get things that reminded me of their property, like chickens and, produce and things like that.
We have finished the gathering room. Alyssa, you are a champion. I mean, a warrior. What you were able to pull off is absolutely incredible. Your design, your vision, and the whole team, led by David from the Northwest New Jersey Habitat for Humanity. I am so excited and proud to share your hard work with everybody here at Rebecca's Homestead. So let's do it.
Rebecca, look at this room. Thank you that you guys, I think you picked us. This is more than I could have ever have imagined. Way more, way more.
Well, hello there,
George.
Rebecca's Homestead family.
Hi. Today has been a very exciting, anticipated day for my husband, Dennis, and I, for our family, for the residents that live here, as well as the staff.
You guys have done an incredible thing for your daughter and for the community. That's why this place is so magical. It starts with you guys, but all of you are what makes this place so special. So
Yeah.
what do you say? Shall we check it out?
Let's go.
See what we've done?
Let's go.
Yes.
We're gonna
All
be
right.
all day.
Rebecca's Homestead family, welcome home.
Oh my God. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh
Look,
my,
what's that
oh
over
my
there?
God.
Look at that.
What is
That's
that?
a little sink and kitchenette that you were thinking about. They were praying for.
Oh my God.
Wow.
What is this? This is a table?
Look at the floor.
Yes.
Wow.
It's like a magazine. I would never have something like this. I've never had anything like this. It just took my breath away because to me, it's beyond what I could have imagined. It's beautiful, it's functional, it's inviting. Oh, there's the sewing machine. Where did this stuff come from? This is beautiful.
Good job, George.
George,
Really,
this
good
is-
job.
I love this. I love the lighting. I love this sitting area. Look at this sink. Look at this. Does it work?
Of course it works.
The sink.
The sink.
Wow, that
I know,
sink.
that sink. All we said was, if you could put
Possibly.
a sink in. I'm in awe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you that you guys, I think you picked us. This was the room that when we saw it, when we were looking at this property, this was the room that we said,
Sells the deal.
this sells the deal because it's this gathering room. We knew what we could do with it, but in renovating, it was like, it was the last thought. This is more than I could have ever have imagined. Way more, way more. This setup, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. Rebecca, look at this room. Isn't it beautiful? This is amazing. Oh my goodness. I think by having this room redone, I think it just welcomes people more. It will add, as we advertise on social media when we do have our events, people will see that and say, wow, what a great place.
Yep.
Where is this place?
The best part about doing the show is the people I get to meet doing the show, whether it's the families that we come to rescue or the people who help us do the rescue. And that's what George Rescue is all about, is helping others.
It's not one person, two people. It's everybody working together that makes things good happen in this world. And this is just an example of it. And we thank you for that. Thank you for the love you guys have shown us.
Hope never disappoints. There's always room for hope.
We believe that this experience here
has touched everyone that lives here, their families that are part of this place. It's the staff that work here. It's been really a wonderful experience to share this story and for you guys to want to tell the story.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it the old thumbs up and definitely subscribe so you never miss a video.